Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how you can use news in trading and how you can use news to make financial calls and all. Talking about how you can use news, there are multiple factors that impact the market and one of them is news. News has tremendous impact on the market and it can change the market momentum in a seconds and suppose if you hear a bad news or a negative news about uh, about a company or about a country, we may see the negative impact in the market. And similarly, if we see positive news, if you are about a company or a country, we may see a positive impact in the market. Now there are type of news which can impact the market, and there are type of positive news that can impact the market and the negative news. Suppose if the news is very big, we may see a very big impact on the market. And similarly, if we I'm going to show you one example, proper example in the trading platform, and you will understand the concept very easily. Talking about the type of news that can impact the market, those are economic, financial, and political. Economical news, when we hear a certain news about a increase in GDP of a country, or this usually comes from a country, this economic news. And when we hear positive news about a country, suppose rise in employment or rise in subsidies by government, uh, we may see a positive impact in the market. Suppose if the news is very big, government the big news usually comes when the government announces the budget of the country. uh, so we may see some big news, some big impact if the government announces a big budget, a good budget, or a positive news in the budget. So some common news that can impact the market are GDP growth rate, unemployment, inflation, interest rate, and retail sales. So this is the news. So this is suppose now talking about the example. Let me show you in a trading platform here. To explain you the concept, I'm going to use Olymp Trade. You can sign up using the link in the description. Now suppose if we suppose the president of America announces a budget, a very good budget or a very positive budget. So what will happen is we will see a positive impact in this GBP USD. And you can suppose when we hear a positive impact of about suppose the president of America announces a very good budget uh, or a very good big decision about economy. So we will go, place a buy trade accordingly, and we will see because the we will see the rise in the candles, the bullish impact in the market, and vice versa. When the government announces some negative news, uh, maybe a decline in employment, a rise in unemployment, or something like that, we may see an impact in the GBP USD. Similarly, one more type of news is financial news. This news usually comes from uh, the companies and all. Talking about the financial news, when a company announces a financial figure, and if the financial and if the and we if we see a very good growth in the company reports from the previous year, we may see improve we may see the impact in the positive impact in the currency. Suppose let's take Apple. Apple, suppose the CEO of Apple announces a new product, so that's a good news, and we may see a positive impact in the shares of Apple, and we may place a buy trade accordingly. Talking about the negative impacts, suppose the CEO of suppose the CEO of announces a reduction. What I say? CEO of Apple announces a bad news. You can take it any. You can just think of any bad news by your own. If they announces any bad news, we will see a positive, negative impact in the market. Okay, so this is how the common negative news are. Financial news are the financial growth, as I told you, the new CEO of a company or change in important post, launch of a new product or introduction in new payment methods, innovative inventories, inventions, and more. Talking about the third news, that is political news, and I think you must have understood the concept of political news as well. Political news, it's all about the country. Suppose we suppose a new leader comes in the country, a new leader is elected, and if the leader is promising, we may see a positive impact in the suppose we suppose into 2024 elections, we may see, if we see the change in the presidential post, we may see a positive impact in the market, or the negative impact. It is based on the uh, sentiments of the investor. Suppose if the investor believes in the new candidate of the presidential post, so we may hear news. It's all about the news. You may just go and search the impact of impact on USD currency, something like that. When a new leader comes in, when a new leader is elected. Similarly, revolution is one more important factor, impeachments and big decisions. Last news is unforeseen events. Unforeseen events like earthquakes, tsunami, droughts, and all also impact the market positively or negatively. Mostly negatively. If there is a unforeseen event like a country discovers a new Iceland or something like that, then we may see a good positive impact in the market if the news is good, if a news is big. Similarly, if there is unforeseen events like earthquake, like in Turkey. So recently in Turkey we have seen that. So Turkey we may see a bad impact in the currency of Turkey. So this is how news impacts the market. Trading with news is a good way of making financial decisions. This is a traditional method, and it still works. And I hope I was able to clear your doubts, and you must have understood the concept how you can trade with the news. If you still have any doubts, do comment below. I will try to help you as soon as possible. Till then, I will see you in my next video.